Caitlin Clark played a loud role despite 0 minutes on court as Kelsey Mitchell explains Fever Star's leadership essence. A steady stream of workout clips, training videos, and commercials had built plenty of buzz for the Indiana Fever's 2025 season opener. Fans were more than ready to see breakout star Caitlin Clark take center stage. Well, they did see her, just not quite how they'd hoped. On the sidelines, hoodie on, sneakers clean. The team had confirmed before the game that Clark was out with a minor injury. Nothing serious, but the franchise wasn't about to roll the dice on day one. Now, while her absence did not dampen either expectations or results, Clark, being Clark, just could not stay uninvolved. As cringe as it might sound, it might very well be Catalyst Clark. She acted just like an interim head coach for the game, and fans, of course, cheered loudest whenever she was on the big screen. It might have been just a preseason game to many, but one just cannot deny her playmaking abilities even off the court. She even played a quiet role in keeping Mitchell with the Fever, so doesn't that say a lot? Then I met one of the greatest people in the world, Caitlin Clark, who just ran the basketball world. Mitchell had said, and God knows how many thank you letters it must have received for putting pieces into their right places. So when the Washington Mystics led at the end of the first half, how could she sit quietly? She was visibly restless on the bench, trying to pass on her game readings on the floor. While she couldn't enter the game, she was actively involved in it. And she was seen providing her input during breaks and timeouts. When asked about it, Kelsey Mitchell smiled broadly. Even with Caitlin being out today, her leadership was vital down the stretch when we were losing. Kelsey answered in the press conference. We heard her voice, we heard how in tune she was. And yes, Caitlin could be seen interacting with all the stars on the court. Her PG leadership, indicating point guard instincts, must have dictated of the offensive flow of the game, even if through just motivating words. A few fans also captured a video of talking to the players as they returned to the bench. And you must remember her pointed gestures at the referee. Yeah, that's how intensely invested she was. Why wouldn't she be? Coach White was also pleased with the new role took over. During the post-game press conference, she said, first of all, her communication was outstanding. You know, seeing different things on the floor and being able to communicate that in the huddle. So she passed with flying colors in another test in a different role, as Coach White had already stated the importance of communication in the game right from the start of her tenure at the Fever franchise. Yes. As for the updates on her injury, White provided a relieving update there too. As far as status update, she had a lot of progress in the last 24 hours. And that was our goal, White said. Our goal is to see how she progresses every day, so we'll see what happens and see how she feels after the workout she went through today. Hopefully, she'll be ready to go tomorrow. But don't get it wrong, Clark is just as much a listener as she's a speaker. She's been picking Duke's brain for a while now, asking her to share her winning secrets. Fair to say that White has locked herself with a treasure, with the team now wanting to win not just for the sake of accolades, but also for the Mama Bear to want a Bonner. White has her hands full in the best manner possible.